Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking just over the horizon at what's coming next for artificial intelligence. We're going to dive into the speculative, but really potentially game-changing features of what could become ChatGPT 6. And this isn't just, another update. We're talking about a fundamental shift in what an AI can even be.
So let me ask you this. You've probably felt this, right? You spend a bunch of time giving an AI all the context for a project, you have a great session, and then you close the window. The next time you open it up, poof, it's all gone. That AI has forgotten everything. Current AI is an incredible tool, for sure, but its memory gets wiped clean every single time. What if it could be something more?
And this is the core idea, the huge leap we're exploring today. We're moving from a smart tool that just responds to our commands to a true cognitive partner that actually collaborates with us. It's a shift from that simple request and response model to a persistent, proactive partnership.
So how do we actually get there? Well, the first step, and honestly the foundation for this whole shift, is creating an AI that genuinely understands you, your work, and your personal context. And not just for a moment, but for the long haul.
The first, and maybe the most critical leap, is finally solving that digital amnesia we were talking about, and this is done through something called persistent memory. Just think of it like a secure, private memory bank that only your AI can access. Every single interaction builds on the last one, making the AI smarter and more tuned into you with every single conversation.
This is where the magic really happens. Imagine just saying something like, draft an update on the Phoenix project, and the AI instantly knows everything. The project itself, who's involved, the recent progress, even your preferred communication style. You don't have to re-explain the basics every single time. I mean, that's a massive unlock for productivity right there. And it goes even deeper than just remembering names and dates. The real goal here is for the AI to learn how you think. Do you like data in tables? Do you use a lot of analogies when you explain things? It could actually adapt to your unique style of thinking and working, which would make collaborating with it feel completely seamless.
Okay, so this brings us to the next major leap, reasoning. Today's models, they are phenomenal pattern matchers, but they can definitely struggle with complex, multi-step logic. The next generation is aiming for something more like critical deliberation. It's about constructing a logical argument, weighing the evidence, and even being able to defend its conclusions, kind of like how we think through a problem.
And this kind of enhanced reasoning isn't just some academic exercise, right? It unlocks brand new, really powerful applications. For scientists, it could help design experiments. In finance, it could create much more nuanced market forecasts. And for business, it could generate detailed strategies for tackling the most complex challenges you can think of.
Okay, so once the AI has a persistent memory and it can reason critically, what's the next logical step? Well, you let it actually do things for you. This is where we move from a simple conversationalist to a full-on autonomous assistant.
We are talking about autonomous AI agents. Now, the idea is simple, but it is incredibly powerful. You give the AI a high-level goal, not a detailed list of commands, and then you let it figure out the how completely on its own by interacting with the digital world pretty much like a person would.
Let's look at how this might actually work in practice. You don't tell it, search Kayak for flights and then check booking.com for hotels. No, you just give it the goal. Plan my trip to Tokyo. The agent then breaks that down, does all the research, makes the bookings, and reports back to you. It's handling a complex workflow from start to finish.
And here's the really important part. These agents won't be fragile. If a website is down or a flight suddenly sells out, the agent is designed to handle that error. It can dynamically adjust its plan, find an alternative, and just keep moving toward the goal. It's designed to be resilient and to self-correct.
So with all this incredible power under the hood, how would we actually interact with it? The vision here is for a much more natural, seamless, and, multimodal interface that brings together all of our senses.
This is where it starts to feel really futuristic. Forget just typing or talking. Imagine an AI that can see what you see, hear what you say, and process all of it together, in real time. It's a truly integrated experience. Here's how that fusion of senses could actually play out. You point at something on the screen, that's a visual input. Then you ask a question about it, that's a voice input. And the AI doesn't just give you a text answer, it generates a visual overlay, a heat map, right onto your screen. So vision, voice, and data are all fused into one single understanding.
The whole point of this is to remove all the friction. You're not uploading a file, then typing a query, then trying to interpret a wall of text. You're just having a natural conversation with your data. It creates a completely intuitive way to collaborate with AI on really complex visual tasks. And look, none of this is possible without a massive focus on efficiency. A huge goal is to make these models way cheaper to run, and that means more affordable access for everyone, the potential to run powerful AI right on your own device, which is great for privacy, and faster innovation for the entire field.
Of course, an AI with this much capability, one that remembers you, that acts on your behalf, that reasons about the world, that comes with an enormous amount of responsibility. With this kind of incredible power comes the absolute necessity to manage all the risks and to do it proactively.
So the development of something like ChatGPT 6 isn't just about cool new features. It's also about building a completely new safety framework right from the ground up. This means moving beyond simple keyword filters to systems that actually understand intent, building in core safety principles, and even using the AI's own advanced reasoning to check itself for potential harm. And this really brings us to the main takeaway from all of this. The introduction of an AI this capable won't just be a technological event that gets a few developers excited. It's going to be a societal one. It's poised to reshape entire industries and fundamentally change our daily relationship with technology itself.
And that's the thought I really want to leave you with. All of this is pointing to a future where AI is less of a tool that we command and much more of a partner we collaborate with. It's going to know us, assist us, and reason with us. So the only question left is, are we ready for that partnership?